So here we go. We're going to start on Site Delta. In the bottom right, we have Epic. In the top left, we have Rebellion. So, you know, Rebellion is a GM Protoss from Korea. Very strong player. You know, not quite GSL level, but, you know, one of the strong supporting cast. Then we have Epic in the bottom right here, the Terran player from NA. And, of course, he is a very, very good Terran player. We've casted him many, many times here on this channel. One of the best that North America has to offer. And, yeah, I don't have, like, a whole ton to say, but it should be a good match. This is actually a very, very reasonable, like, round 2. So we'll see what these guys are going to end up going for here on Site Delta. Rebellion sending out a probe pretty quickly. And, I mean, imagine... Oh, double barracks. Look at that. Single barracks in the main base here for Epic. So that's, like, a little bit sneaky. He's definitely going to do something a little bit aggressive. Is it going to be, like, Reaper play? It kind of feels like that. Oh, my God. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Come in my house. Come in my house.
Stop. Oh my God. That fucking third TTS is garbage. All right. So the probe comes in and gets chased out relatively quickly. Reaper on the way. So it looks like we are going to have just a handful of Reapers try to go over and get a little bit of harassment. And... yeah, like this, he could get thrown off a little bit. Like, he's got to run before the first Reaper's out, right? So the probe is already backing out. So he's just not really going to know what's going on. Now, probe going home. That first Reaper is out. 2 more Reapers on the way. Clears out this area. All right, command center getting started, so not going to be that far behind as far as the economy goes. And that's actually a third Rax coming up, so it's going to be very, very heavy bio after this initial Reaper harassment that we're going to see here from Epic. Now he's going to be able to catch this probe very easily, kill that off. And the probe doesn't get to see the health that the command center is at. So still not going to know that there's something up. Now, this is kind of funny because it looks like Epic has kept the 3 Reapers way back. And, of course, 3 Reapers can absolutely destroy an Adept. So he's going to pick up this kill pretty quickly. That's like a funny thing to do with them, right? I thought he might dive over and try to get some probes, but kind of waited for that Adept he knew would come. Gets that kill. Maybe there's still room for a bit of damage here as well. So going to run by the Stalker, and in fact... Rebellion tries to pull probes to block, but not going to be able to here. Ooh, some kind of bad micro, honestly. That's, oh my God. Okay, we are figuring, we're going to... Okay. Third TTS is paused. Swift Terran thinks he's so smart. All right. Now, these 2 Reapers have already gotten 4 kills and the Adept. So they have definitely done the job. Look at this. 5 kills. You kidding me? Plus all the lost mining time as well? Yeah, 4th TTS is going to have to... It's going to have to wait. 3rd TTS hasn't been used to the utmost yet, so... We'll see. I'm willing to go up to 5 TTSs if we need to. Now, double barracks Marauder here, as well as reacted Marines, Stim and combat shields both on the way. If Rebellion tries to take a 3rd base, I could see a little push out from Epic here being really, really strong. Blink as well as Robo coming up here for Rebellion. All right, now this push out, I don't think realistically will probably do anything. You never know, right? Like, I mean, if there's only going to be like one force field, he could try to shove his way up the ramp. Of course, there's going to be like an overcharge. Blink is almost done, so it doesn't seem too likely. This is a great angle for Epic to try. He actually led with the Marines there. Would have preferred to see the Marauders. Also, concussive shell, by the way, almost done, but not quite. And look at this. He actually catches the Stalkers, which were out of the base. So definitely a good move. Stim's up now, and there is that overcharge. Yeah, going to target down the battery very quickly. And it is going to do good damage. I wonder if this is going to end the game, though, because everything is so badly hurt from Stim. But he is getting some additional damage in there as well. Oh, wow. Look at that. Even gets that last Stalker as well. Yeah, I mean, we could end up seeing a GG. It's 35 probes. Look at this. 10 more workers have died. Epic has done so much damage at this point. Look at that production tab. Just everything in the world coming from his opponent. A single disruptor coming from Rebellion right now. Trying to remake some probes as well. GG. Not a big surprise there. All right. And here we go. Epic in the top right. And we have in the top left Rebellion. Epic with kind of a little bit of a cheesy, kind of off meta type of way that he played that last game. Definitely caught Rebellion off guard. Gonna have to be very careful here as Rebellion. Don't want to go out so early, but honestly, I would love to see Epic take him down. Continue to move forward. Again, a very good match between these two. Rebellion actually checking here for any sort of proxy that might be in his natural or close by. Fearing the cheese that could be coming from Epic. Epic does not need to cheese, though. I do think in a standard game he can play fine as well. Second gas being made, so we're having minimum factory come up before that command center here for Epic. And look at that. Insta wall. I like it. I like to see it. Gonna hide what he's doing a bit. A probe putting a little bit of damage out, but probably he's gonna have to pop away. Wait, he can't see that, right? Yeah. So Epic makes that just out of vision. Really excellently done. Very good understanding where his vision goes to. If this was StarCraft 1, that SCV would have popped over to the side and be seen. Actually, that's not true. Probes just have more vision in StarCraft 1, so it would have seen that anyways. All right, so Reaper going to be chasing that back with the factory on the way. Wonder what the follow-up is here. Okay, so he makes the command center. Could it just be one of these like Hellion Reaper openers like we see in Terran vs. Terran sometimes? Definitely could be, right? Like 3 Reaper, 2 Hellion type play. Like just kind of move in. If there's a wall with like a stalker in it, something like that, of course, you can always just go ahead and throw it on a mine to bounce it out of the way and then wiggle in with your Hellions. Starport gets started. Twilight coming up. Sinking gate here up at the front. Building placement looking pretty good defensively here for Rebellion. All right, so here's that move out. I'm always interested in move outs like this. I like the idea of different matchups being played in a similar way sometimes, right? Because this is generally a TVT opener, a very, very popular one. So he walks in here, and it's not that this has never been used against Protoss, but might be a little bit harder to make it work, right? Actually getting a lot of damage here. Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay, so he finally cleans up those Reapers. But 9 probes dying is pretty gigantic. Right now, a 3 SCV advantage. His command center's done. He's got a tank in siege mode there. No bunker, but I don't think 4 stalkers and an adept are going to be able to just walk in here and do what they want. Because you have to commit completely onto the tank, and then the Marines can do a good job. Ooh, those Marines maybe a little bit too far up. Actually, pretty good from Rebellion to start. Auto turret comes down just to make sure that nothing bad is going to happen here to Epic. So he is going to go ahead and be able to defend this relatively easily. Definitely wants to put that hurt Marine in there. Stalkers rotating around a bit. Okay, so third Nexus coming up from Rebellion. This is how he's choosing to try to catch up here, right? So, like, keeping light pressure on with these Stalkers and then trying to build his economy back up. In fact, a Forge gets started, which is not what I would expect here. I do wonder about that Forge, if that's going to add enough value based on the kind of hard position, but maybe he's deciding, you know, the combination of these two things, getting an upgrade and going for that third Nexus, rebuilding the economy. Maybe this is how he's feeling that he's going to be able to come back here against Epic. But I feel like if Epic just maintains consistent pressure here, it's going to be pretty good. Now he comes up. Looks like we're going to see a little bit of harassment here with the Raven. And well, the Raven going to go ahead and drop out that auto turret. Does get a couple kills, which is nice. Right, I love the force field, and that's actually some very good blink micro that we just saw from Rebellion there. It's like a broken robot. But yeah, that's like a good hold so far. Shield battery's coming up. This is a good setup here for Epic. I feel like he does need a few more units out here. If he had like 3 more bio units, I feel like this would be very, very easy, but as is, it's kind of close. Ooh, that volley hurts. That volley hurts. Some hull damage on those Zealots immediately. Now, here comes a boost to 2 more medevacs. I think you back up and make sure these get here. Because this is like the only... I feel like this is the only time where Rebellion actually is going to have a better army. It's right now. See, he was too far forward. And look, the medevacs are almost here, and he's losing half of his army right before they get there. Right before they get there. So, yeah, a little bit of an overextension, I think. And now, obviously, his army's a lot better. But imagine if he had 4 or 5 more units here. The snowballing looks completely different. All right, so +1 is a coming. That's a little bit late on how long ago that Forge was made. Some more gates coming up as well. 45 probes against 53 SCVs. The 3-base Terran here. I think Epic is just going to roll through Rebellion. Yeah, that is not looking good for our Korean Protoss player. Yeah, Epic's micro here looking very, very good as well. He's whittling everything down so badly. I think there's like nothing left here for Rebellion. I think he's going to GG. Like when you only have a few stalkers, half your stuff is unpowered. Yeah, that makes sense. GG.